Yeah, so this is Chris's favorite video. So I feel like motivated to do this video because I know like somebody is there. So told me, like Chris told me he likes this video. So I'm here again to try again. So I'm here on the road. Like I need to get a bike. I need to get a Boda up to Kampala. So Bojebaleko. Komako Kampala, Kubolibad, Nanya. So like, but I'm always on a budget. I don't know. There's the way that I hold this camera, and sometimes I look at the video and I don't like. So I need to find a border, but I'm always on the budget. My budget is 4,000 Ugandan shillings. That's the budget that I'm having every time when I'm going to Kampala. But you have to bargain with these guys. Like bargaining. So I stand and bargain till I find that border. Till I find that border who is willing to accept the money that I'm offering. So I need to stand and wait till I get that border. So most of them when they see you filming. But this is like, I feel like it's my life now. I need to be in front of a camera, and right now it's me doing it myself. I feel very bad because I should be filming my running. Today I ran, and I feel very bad that I didn't film. So I need some people to help me with filming my running. I don't know. Like I need some people to film my running because I feel like it's the only video that is missing. So remember, like I used to request for lifts. So most of these border men know me as the other guy who used to request for lifts. So when they see me standing on the road, they automatically know that I'm here to request for a lift. But somehow God changed my life. Somehow, so let me try till I get one. So waje waleko. Kama go ku Kampala ku Bolibad. Nanya. Nanya. Aje? Nanya. Etano nga tugenda lumu. Nanya. So that language that you hear me speaking is called Luganda. It's a language that most people understand here in Uganda. Yeah, people know English, but it's just the language that they use. So I need to be heading straight where I'm going, and I try again. So baje waleko, koma koko Kampala ku Bolibad. So I come from Mukono. It's a city in Uganda. Then I have to head to. So what's the beauty? Jendi, come on, Kampala for Bolibad. Nanya. Manje? Atugenda rumu? Okay, tewali bizibu. Ngenda ba filming, yeah. Like filming. So like I was saying, finally I've gotten, no Uganda. Yeah, I was saying that language is called Luganda. It's the language most people speak here in Uganda. So I tried again till, so my budget was 4,000 Ugandan shillings, but because I'm already late, I just had to make it 5,000 Ugandan shillings. I don't know. when you convert your currency. And when you convert your currency, I don't know how much you get, but that's the amount. So you're going to be traveling together up to Kampala, the capital city of Uganda. Like in history, they used to tell us Entebbe was once the capital city of Uganda. So me, I'm heading to Kampala. I head there every day. I don't know why, but I love going there to Kampala. Like when I'm coming from Mukono, and sometimes people call Kampala a chibuga, like meaning a city. So I love going to the city too, because I come from the village. So if I'm coming from the village, I need to go to Kampala and do some malo. They call it malo, like malo is being villager, some kind of salt, like that's the way they call it. Yeah, so it's a new month, and Christopher, like my brother from America. No, like we were saying, it's not so long about a brother from America or a brother from Uganda. No, it's just simple, my brother. So Christopher is like, he calls me his brother. I need to get away, yeah. Like Christopher calls me his brother. It's so amazing. So Christopher yesterday sent me money. Today, by the time that I'm filming this video, is 3rd July 2024. I don't know when you are getting to watch this video, but this is the date today. And yesterday, Christopher sent me money to buy the Midi keyboard. So I'm buying the Midi keyboard from Amazon. I wish I had, like in Uganda, there are stores where I could get that Midi keyboard, but unfortunately, I can't find any store that's where I could get that Midi keyboard, and the stores where I could get that Midi keyboard are very expensive. So my only option is to try Amazon. So my option is going to be trying Amazon. But my account had some issues, so I had to reset my account. Then I buy that Midi keyboard. Yeah, I want that money too, but Christopher sent me that money strictly to buy that Midi keyboard. So I will sacrifice everything that I want, because that money, I want to respect that money. That money is strictly for buying that Midi keyboard. So Almighty God, Almighty Allah, the universe, infinite intelligence, I thank you for connecting me to Chris and bringing Chris in my life. Like Chris is making my dream come true. Like, he just loves me like his brother, because he calls me a brother. That's what he was calling me, his brother. So I love it. I love it, and I feel happy to know that I have somebody out there who calls me a brother, and he's been supporting me so much. I wish I had a way to, some sort of a way to repay that love. But Chris was telling me making the videos, if I continue making the videos, is some way like I would have paid him. So that's why I'm making the videos. Yeah, that's why I'm making the video, to film and do all that. So, but I'm having a challenge. The challenge is, remember, like, I travel from where I stay to go to Kampala, then I go to that public university. That public university is called Makerere University. It's where I travel to get internet so that I can upload the videos and streaming. But the challenge that I'm having is, the petrol station again. So you can't be on the road and you avoid a petrol station. So like I was saying, right? Like I was saying, the challenge that I'm having, internet, that place is not giving me internet anymore. So I don't know. Like, it's not giving me internet anymore. I feel, I don't know what to do, it's stressing me. Like, I feel it's really stressing me. I don't know what I'm going to do because it's the option that I have. The other option that I might be having is getting a room, and I request for fiber internet. That's the other option. But that room I have to pay rent for like 3 months because landlords they request when you're getting a new house here in Uganda, mostly they request 3 months. So I don't know, that place is stressing me, and I record these videos, and if you record a video and you don't upload a video, you have to wait the next day, and then remember that next day you also have those videos of that day. So I be having a lot of videos on me because I didn't have anywhere the way to upload them. But I believe, like, there was a day that I was so stranded. I didn't have a way, like, I was going to upload the videos and all that. But some kind of way happened and I got that place. So I believe I will find a solution. I believe so, I'll find a solution because God is infinite. God is infinite intelligence. Almighty God will give me Almighty God will give me a way out. I believe, like, Almighty God connected me with Christopher Banham. They will give me a way out if I'm stressing with the internet. And I go to that place, but it's no longer about the internet. I enjoy this ride. I really enjoy this ride because these people that are in the cars, they take some long time to reach Kampala. Me, like, I take approximately 41 minutes, maybe 47 minutes when I'm using a Boda. So I use a Boda because, like I was telling you, like, I use a Boda because it's fun to me, though it's risky. And I was telling to myself I need to get a helmet. Like I was telling to myself I really need to get a helmet. Because most of the riders, for them, they are protected. They have helmets. It's us, the passengers, that don't have the helmets. So I really need to get a helmet because I'm using a Boda a lot. Day and night I'm using a Boda, so I really need to look after myself and get a helmet. I don't know. That's just a security, how they call it. Like, I just have to have a helmet. It's not something I really need to take for granted. So today I'm going again. I don't know when you're watching this video, but whether you're watching from 2040, whether you're watching from 2025, there was a time in my life, where I was trying to figure out everything. I didn't know how to figure out, but my brain was just giving me information, like little information, and I had to just get the every time because I didn't have the information that I wanted, that I needed. I just had to just go on. So whether I don't know when you are watching this video, but just know that in my life I had this time where I was just trying to figure out my life, trying to figure out what can I do with my life more, and I had to be filming. 2024, my camera is not that good. Sometimes it gives me like low quality videos, but in Africa we use what we have. So it doesn't give me the quality that I need or that I should be delivering, but it can get the job done. So you use what you have. Use what you have. Use what you have to get what you need. So I'll be using this camera until I get that good camera. That will give me that quality that I yearn for. Yeah, so I don't know. That's why I feel like I'm really stressed out, because that motivation, like, you know, like when you record, I feel like when you record videos and you don't have a way to upload them, it's sometimes so sad. Yeah, it's very sad sometimes, but I have to try again and again and again and again. It's about trying every day. Every day we wake up to try with life. Because like, the way life is, like, every day we eat, every day we sleep, every day. But in Africa, so like, though it's very different, every day we eat, but some people don't eat every day in Africa. I'll talk for Africa, Uganda. I know it's everywhere. Yeah, I know it's everywhere, but I'll talk for Africa because it's where I'm coming from. But living the challenges, every day we eat, every day we sleep. So every day we try with life. Then the capitalism, because you like it or not, we are living in capitalism. Money. So like this ride here, it's this ride that I'm taking, it's capitalism. I had to pay money to get this ride. So like we try with life, then we try with capitalism. But somebody was telling me like you should live your life. You don't let capitalism judge your life. And was telling me that you have one life and we live. But me, I don't believe in YOLO, like the way they say YOLO. That guy who like that actor, like the Black Panther, you know, like Black Panther, you've watched that movie called Black Panther? So the first Black Panther, that movie. So that guy said YOLO is a lie, and I believed it. YOLO, like you live once and you die. No? Like that guy was saying, like you live every day and you die once. So it's about living. So all those small pieces of information that I'm getting on how to figure out my life, like all those pieces of information that I'm getting on how to figure out my life and what am I going to use my life, what career. Like I'll talk for Uganda. Okay, I don't like talking about Uganda a lot because everybody comes from a different area. But because I come from Uganda, I can't avoid Uganda, like my tongue can't avoid Uganda. But I just use Uganda as an example. So in Africa, I don't know why yes, I feel like some people know about it, the career, like bringing up kids, like growing up in a career. Yeah. When I got done with university, all I was thinking about was a job. A job. Because that's the mindset. That's the mindset that school portrays. Like, that's the mindset we grow up with. You know that you will go study up to a certain level, up to university or whatever. You take whatever course, then you look for a job. That's the mindset, but it's 2024. I feel like that mindset should be broken, because me myself with unemployment, I'm trying to break that mindset of a job. Try to look for the mindset of a career. Away from a job, then a career. It's sad, like some families here in Uganda, I know it. There are some families that have grown up in careers. But I feel like it should be like very normal to grow up with a career since you're a young kid. So that's what I want to do with my kids. I want them to grow up in careers. Because like when you grow up in a career, you know that you are very assured of surviving a career. A job gets done, like you can get fired from a job. You can get whatever conditions, but a career, like those guys, the actors, like you see the movies that we watch here in Africa. I don't know if those guys watch their own movies, but our happiness, some of us, like we grew up just watching movies and we admire those guys, their lives, the perfect lives, but those guys are growing up in careers because you see small little kids growing up in careers. I wish, man, like those things don't stop in the United States of America only. They come down to Africa too, man. Can you imagine, like I was seeing like this guy who acted Titanic. I don't know. That guy is called I've forgotten that guy's name. Like that guy who acted Titanic. I've been following those guys. They grew up in careers. All his life he's been doing acting. Can you believe it? All his life. Okay, he has some other things he does, some other business, but he's been assured of acting every day. So that's his career. But here in Africa, in Uganda, man, we don't grow up in careers, man. You study and they give you things, you study this, you study that. Then you get out, you come in the real world, then you don't know how to start your life. But if your parents knew that about careers, but how do you blame Africa, man? They call us third world countries. So they call Uganda a third world country. It's very sad, but that's how it is. Like I see people love football a lot, and here people do a lot of betting. Like me, I don't do betting because I'm not a fan of football. I'm not a fan of football because it's physical. That's the only reason I'm not a fan of it. Because it's physical. Remove the ball, take away the ball, and everybody will stop. So what's that? But here in Uganda, people do a lot of betting. But like when you go and check on the betting, how do they call them? Betting, they're betting slips. You see all the teams are from United Kingdom, Manchester, Arsenal, Barcelona. I am not very good like with those teams, but the major teams like Barcelona, Arsenal, Manchester United, Man City. But it's very sad, like those guys that are playing football, they grew up in careers. Like Ronaldo has been playing football since I don't know. That's his career. So people love football, but I don't know why our governments, man. I don't know why African governments. You hear like they bust this kind of budgets, and you hear the amount of money they are speaking about. Like sports, man. People love sports. I wish like kids can grow up playing football, and it's your career. You know that you are very sorted. Like you're just gonna play football. But you know that. But in Uganda, you play football, and you know that it's not going to take you anywhere because it's not treated as a career in Uganda. It's only the few lucky ones. Very sad, but that's the reality of Africa. But we have to talk about these things so that we change the narrative, we change the mindsets of our people. The career, acting career, music. Like when you look at music, artists here in Uganda really struggle to get money from. If you're not singing a concert, it's not only in Uganda, but I'll talk about Uganda because anyway, let me leave that. Let me just talk about my life too, because I have my own life, me myself. So Chris is going to make my dream come true. It's no longer an excuse because those equipment I'm getting them. So he sent me money. I'm going to be banking the money today, and then I pay from Amazon. I don't know the process because the taxes and all that. There's a lot of politics that gets involved when you're shipping in things. But I'll just try and see. We bought the equipment, so we are going to start making music. Yeah. Age is just a number. That's what they were saying. Age is a number, right? We are not defined by our age. So me right now, by the time that I'm filming this video, I'm 27 years of age. Yeah, you can say that I'm going to start making music late, but my age will not stop me from pursuing that what I wanted. Yeah, my age will not. As long as you are alive, as long as you are still breathing, you go for your dreams, you pursue your dreams. Like, I don't know, I feel like this is Uganda. We've had a president who's ruled us for over 40 years. I don't believe in that. That's very wrong. That's very wrong for a president to rule for us for 40 years. No matter the good things they say that they are doing for the country. Because like some kids, their dreams are like, I want to grow up and be a president. So how can you tell me you want to grow up and be a president when the country has had one person ruling us for 40 years? Whatever reasons they give, I don't believe in their reasons. It's not correct. It's not correct. Those guys. Okay, I'm not in a position to say that it's good or bad, but I just don't feel it's right because, like, you look at the United States. Those guys are changing presidents like. And somebody will tell me like, don't compare United States to Uganda. Uganda is 50 years old. It's 50 years, 57, 58 there, 59, whatever. They will say that Uganda is a young country. Those are the reasons that they give. And they say United States is over 200 years. But come on, one person ruling us for 40 years, what do you expect of a country to be like? Whatever reasons that you give. It creates bureaucracy. Promotes tribalism. So our country, man, is divided by tribalism. I don't like it. I just don't like it. Yeah. Because it's my country, I need an opinion, right? Yeah. It's not right, whatever reasons they give. Like, the president comes and says, like, they fought the war for 5 years. Yes, we are very grateful and all that, but 40 years, no, man. So these kids who are growing up to be presidents, how will they be presidents? How? Like, how will they be presidents if in Africa we're still having people that can rule us for 40 years? It's not only in Africa. It's not only here in Uganda, Rwanda too. Because I've had like President Kagame, I don't know for how long he's been in power. Okay, whatever. But politics. Me, my issues about careers, because like we need money. Like everybody needs money. Like I feel very ashamed of the education system of Uganda and the government of Uganda at large. I won't talk about other countries. I will just talk about my country to represent the whole Africa. Like you said that you created a system, right? It's a system. So kids have to go to school. Then after going to school, they go to university. Then why don't you create systems like employment systems? I feel like we should be having a body of employment. Like you said like a ministry of employment. And you know, like after university or whatever, there's a body, there's a government, or there's a ministry that is in charge of allocating employment. Yeah, it can be done because like if you say like kids have to go through school, right? But then after school, everybody is on their own. Why don't we have a body like a ministry that is like their sole job is to handle employment? Kids from universities, they pass through that ministry, and employment is, everybody just wants to get money. So money allocation and distribution in Africa, in Uganda, is still a challenge. We have very, very, very rich people, like very rich. And then you find very, very, I don't want to call it poor, but people who are in need, like lacking. And yet they say Africa is very rich. That's what history was telling us. Like it was telling us Africa, we are blessed, we are rich people, but then our services, and we need money allocation and money distribution channels. I feel like that's how our government should. Not a certain group of people, like not a tribe. You see, that's the challenge of here, of having tribes. Tribes represent our cultures, but they divide us. For example, like you hear people talking like of President Idi Amin, like he was the president of Uganda. And they tell you like the time that Idi Amin was the president of Uganda, it's only the people that, okay, majorly the people who are coming from his religion or his region, like tribe, were the ones benefit more from the government. And then you hear the people, the president, by the time that I'm filming this video, is the president. I don't know if he will be the president in some years to come. You hear like the people coming from his side, the Banyankole, not all, but majority. That creates division among us. I don't love it. I love love and togetherness. Uganda as a whole. Yeah. Anyway, away from that, I don't know how today is going to go, because yesterday was a very bad day. Internet was getting me angry and mad. But today is a new day. So yesterday is gone. Yesterday is in the past. You forget the past. The past. You left the past. Everything that is in the past, you let it. It's about moving forward. Yeah. So remember, like, I'm on the road and you have to be very conscious when you're on the road. But let me tell you something very good about Uganda. I don't know if it's because it's the only country that I've been in, but Uganda has some really nice people, like welcoming people. Yeah, of course we have some bad people. Yeah, of course we have some bad people, but the majority of people, man, are good people, man. Welcoming people. Like, you can't imagine, like, me myself are my testimony of how Uganda has good, like, the way it has, like, good people. Because the past few months, I didn't have any money on me, like, the past few months. No, it's not the past few months. The past few weeks, I didn't have any money on me. But those guys, the border men, I could just come and request for lifts. Some could laugh at me, some could abuse me. But I'm not focusing on those. I'm focusing on those good ones that helped me, man. They could give me lifts. And I could tell my household people, like, you know, like, those guys were giving me lifts and they refuse. Everybody that I tell about it, I tell them that these guys were giving me a lift and they refuse to, like, they don't accept, or they don't believe it. But it's the truth. So that's how good people, that's how good the people of Uganda are. Yeah. Though we have our challenges, man, finances. We have our financial challenges and all that. But that doesn't stop us from being good people. Loving people, welcoming people. I don't know when you come to Uganda, the hospitality that you can get. I don't know, let me be that person who will make you to come to Uganda. I'm assuring you, the day you come to Uganda, the hospitality, like, don't feel like, okay, we have some bad people for sure. We are not that perfect, but the 70% good people, the hospitality that you will get in Uganda, you will enjoy Uganda, like. That's one of the good the good things about. There's a lot of peace for sure. That's a good thing, man. It's peaceful, like, it's really peaceful. But of course we have our challenges and we don't want to hide our challenges in the peace. Like the president usually says, you gotta have peace. That's the reason you give, like, every time. Yes, we are very thankful of the peace that we have, but how can we be peaceful when we don't have what to eat? So we have peace, but so it's a 50-50. Just there. But then we have to talk about it. But the hospitality you will get here when you come here, trust me, you will enjoy Uganda. Me, I haven't enjoyed Uganda for such a time. I'm also just starting to enjoy Uganda. I'm also, because I've spent all my time in school, then I've just gotten out, I'm just learning about life. Just learning. What can I do with my life? Yeah, so I've been talking a lot and you're gonna allow me, please and please and please, to enjoy this ride, because this is the time. Whenever I reach this place here, I feel like I want to enjoy the ride too, but today there's a lot of jam. I don't know if I will But there's a point after we cross this, I'll be enjoying the ride too. I need to enjoy the ride also. So I need to enjoy the ride. But I want more people to come here and visit. So are you going to be on a vacation? Are you planning a vacation? Please come to Africa and come visit Uganda. Yeah, like they say, like Uganda, they say one of our, when you look at our GDP, gross domestic product, they say like tourism is one of the major contributors to our GDP, then agriculture. So come and tour, come and give us some money. You come and do some business in Uganda. Come and get, you can come and get a wife from Uganda. You can come and get a husband from Uganda. Yeah. You can come and start your new life in Uganda. So you're planning a vacation or something. Oh, let me first enjoy this ride for sure. You know that person who just waved at me is my cousin? She's my cousin. But this is work. So, okay. So you learn from work. Yeah. That's what school doesn't teach. School doesn't teach you about learning. Because you learn by doing. So I'm learning to vlog by doing it. And then to face my fears. Because I had social anxiety. There's a time I didn't want to get out of the house because I never wanted people to look at me. I had social anxiety, and then I got to know it's just in my mind. It's just my mind that is playing with me. So I'm trying to overcome all those fears. The fear of getting seen, like whenever I'm filming this, people stare at me. I don't know. But don't care what people think about you. You care about the work. So it's just like, this is part of work, like you have to go through it. You never get ashamed of your job. Whatever kind of job that you are doing, you never get ashamed of it. Oh, so there are a lot of people here. So, oh my god, there's a place where I'm going to be smiling because everybody is going to be racing out of the jam. So I'm going to be smiling. Yeah, this is the moment. Everybody is racing out of the traffic. Yeah. So this is the time to show love. Yeah, that's love. I just wanted to bring all that in this to show you how love works. So everybody here is coming for different reasons. So we are all depending on God, Allah. Some people are coming here to shop. Yeah. Some people are coming here to make money. Me, I'm also coming here. I don't know. I don't know my reason for coming here. I just don't know my reason. But I also came. So I also came in Kampala. But I want to come in New York. I want to come in those major cities, whatever big city that is in this world. I want to come there too. I want to bring my body, my energy there. Yeah? So before I forget, I'm already in Kampala, and whenever I reach in Kampala, I change the subject. The subject is love. How I love you. You take good care after yourself. I love you. You look after yourself. Always believe in yourself. You look in that mirror. What do you see in that mirror? So I love that what I see in the mirror, and I believe that's what I see in the mirror. So you believe in yourself, you believe in God, you believe in Allah. Yeah? So love and kindness. Clean your heart, let your heart be filled with love. Let your heart be filled with kindness. Let your love be filled with forgiveness. And let your love, let your heart move on. I love you. I love you. Take good care after yourself. Like, look after yourself. So look after yourself. I love you. I love you. I love you. Infinity times. So I love you infinity times. So I love you.